75% of young people feel the future is frightening because of climate change. In the Philippines, one of the countries most affected already, this rises to a staggering 92%. What is it like to grow into adulthood feeling the future will likely be worse than the past and that you've been effectively screwed over by previous generations? What does that ongoing fear, anger, distress, guilt, betrayal do to a developing mind and to the creation or worsening of mental health challenges? How many young people is this affecting, and how does this interact with all the other aspects of their lives? In this 2-year project, I will work with young people in both Australia and the Philippines, 2 countries already significantly affected by climate change, but with very different mental health systems, cultures, and resources. Using both interviews and surveys, I will spend the first year gaining a rich understanding of how young people aged 16 to 24 are thinking and feeling about the climate threats they face, and both the opportunities and barriers they see for climate action to create the future they desire. I will explore how these psychological responses interact with the sense of agency they feel to address the challenges they're facing, the narratives they hold and are told about climate change and climate action, the future they would like to see, and how their worries and feelings about climate change interact and influence their daily lives, the decisions they're making, and ultimately their mental health. I will also explore how they're currently coping with and adapting to the climate threats they're facing. And finally, what they would like to see to protect their mental health and gain agency, while also keeping the onus firmly on leaders to act. In the second year, I will work with local communities to develop interventions that will help people process their emotions in the context of climate change, imagine the future they want to see, develop healthy coping strategies, and also find meaningful ways to engage that are sustainable for them and connect to local community initiatives. I will explore how these might vary in different cultures and different contexts, and they may include both self-guided interventions like different activities or a guided journal, as well as community-based interventions and workshops, or a combination. Ultimately, I want to work with young people to find out how we can protect their mental health while growing up in a changing climate, and advocate with them for leaders of business and governments to act in ways that will protect their future. I'm very grateful for the opportunity of this fellowship to raise awareness of, understand, and respond to the mental health impacts of inheriting a climate emergency and the continued inaction of leaders. And ultimately to show how we can act together in ways that protect our minds as well as the planet. Thank you.